What is up, everyone? This is Exposed Tomato, and welcome to my Halo 4 Floodgates or Flood gameplay commentary. This was my first match that I ever played on Halo 4 on the multiplayer. I hadn't touched anything else. One thing I had to tell you: I went to the midnight release, got limited edition. But when we got back, there were so many codes. It took us about 30 or 45 minutes just to start even actually play the game. You had to install the disc. But after all that waiting, it was completely worth it. Ah, man, the Floodgate mode, or the Flood mode, is just, it's so good. In my opinion, the equality to other Halos, it was my favorite Halo so far. I mean, Halo 1, really good campaign, spectacular campaign. Halo 2, good campaign, awesome multiplayer. Halo 3, one of my favorite multiplayers. Halo Reach, it was kind of cool. I kind of liked it. Halo Wars, I really thought that was a fun game. It was really just strategic, and it was just a really great game. But Halo 4 is by far the best Halo that they have came out with. I mean, this is 343 Industries, not Bungie, but I still like it just as much. It's not, even though it's not the same as a Bungie game, it is really close to being the same. One thing is, if you went there, you could get the map packs, you get the map pass when it comes out. That's going to be awesome. You get all these, with addition to all these amazing maps that are already on here. The maps that are on here, like this one, this is Abandon, and I think it's mainly a Flood mode map, but it's really awesome. Another thing is the colors and armor skins. There's a huge variation of colors you can put on your Spartan, and you can get different camouflages for your armor, or different like little looks on each piece of armor. There's a ton of armor, which is really cool. There's skins on weapons that you can get. I've got one on the BR. Capture the Flag is another really awesome playlist that I like on there. Capture the Flag was a really fun playlist. It's meant for a pretty big team, I guess. I forget, I think it's 10 people or more, but it's really fun. I really like the Capture the Flag in this game. I like the base where you can have the flag and carry a pistol. I think that's really cool on there that they added that. Another thing is, my favorite playlist so far, besides like this, Floodgate, and Oddball. Oddball is my favorite playlist. I have another gameplay I'll probably upload later today if I ever get the chance to do a commentary on it. But the Oddball is just so much fun. I think I went on a frenzy once and got another killing spree, but I got 2 triple kills and just went on a huge rampage, just tearing everyone up on there. It's really fun carrying the ball too. I mean, this game has really communicative with everyone. You have to work with your team to actually do stuff. You get points for helping your teammates getting kills and doing other things like that, but it's really cool because it's actually gets the community a little closer together on Halo. In my opinion, the BR, oh my goodness, the BR is so good. I have this really cool Arctic camo thing already for it. I think you get it with a limited edition or something. If I'm wrong, then correct me in the description, or you know. But the DMR now is more for the ranged aspect of this, so more big team playlist is for the DMR. So if you're ever gonna set up a custom class, I recommend using the DMR for a big team battle gameplay. And the BR is just, it's not that great for ranged, but even when you look at the DMR, it'll say, when you go scope in, it says range instead of like the regular old BR. But the BR is just really awesome. I love using the BR in this game. It's just as good as it was in Halo 3, and I'm sure it's going to keep staying that way until the next Halo probably comes out. Another thing is the Big Team Battle Infinity. The Big Team Battle, in my opinion, is just one of my favorite playlists. It's huge. I love Big Team Battle in Halo 3 and Halo Reach. I played it so much. The Warthogs and everything on here. It's more, like, as I said, it was communicative. But it's just a lot bigger and a lot better. I kind of like it because the maps are set to where instead of having like one big pile of people in one spot, people will be battling on one side of the map and some people will be battling on the other side of the map and everything. And then there's the ordnance. The ordnance drops, or whatever you can get, you get them over time, and you can actually get like weapons or sticky grenades and other things, which I thought was really awesome because that gives some certain people an advantage for actually doing their job in the game and doing good for their team, which kind of gives their team the upper hand advantage. Another thing about the limited edition is you get this amazing looking case. Oh my goodness, it's white and shiny and it feels like power. You touch it, you will just fall in love with it. It came with so much stuff with limited edition. Another thing is Forward Unto Dawn. If you haven't watched that, I'm pretty sure you get like a movie for it when you get the limited edition. That's really cool. And the map Ragnarok, the Valhalla remake, I think that was it's probably my favorite map so far that they've, or one of my favorite big team battle maps that they've made so far. I really like how they made the ranking system in this now too. Is instead of, you know, it's more skill based now. Instead of in Halo Reach, it was like, okay, you do this set amount of stuff, then you get this. You know, you will achieve this rank. Instead of you being set up and actually having to do something, and then you'll actually be set up with people who have the same skill ranking as you, as starting in January, if I'm not wrong. If I am, just, you know, correct me again. The graphics in this, goodness gracious, they look so good. I'm very happy with them. Way better than every other Halo that has come out. Well, obviously, because every time another Halo comes out, they just look better and better. But I really love the graphics in this one. The guns, the shotgun I have in my hand, they look really awesome. I love the upgrades they've given to them. It's a little more even now when the guns and everyone's, you know, working together. And it's just a little more even out gameplay instead of one person being like really OP. I mean, there's the Mantis, which I'll probably talk about in another gameplay sometime enough, but that thing is just really strong. The campaign is really good. I'm not going to give any spoilers to you guys yet. I really love it. The storyline so far, I've only done like 4 missions, but the storyline's like amazing on there. The playlist, like the Floodgate mode and everything, I think I've already talked about a couple of them. Really cool. But on the Flood mode, it's basically like Infection, except it's Flood instead of, you know, zombies. And I love how they gave the Flood like their own sword, like their own weapon, instead of like the old Flood, they would take it over like Marine's body. And they would use like an AR or something like that. But in this one, like, they have their own sword weapon thing, which I thought was really cool. Another thing was the Prometheans. The Prometheans look awesome, absolutely. I love the powers and other traits that they get too, like how they can teleport and do all these other things. They're really even. I really love how they've set up the campaign with that too. Another thing is the armor. Everyone, you need to check out the armor. There's a ton of armor. I don't think anyone's ever going to get tired of what they look at, and everyone's just going to love exactly what they have. Anyways, everyone, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this gameplay / commentary. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and theirs, and go out there and get some Halo 4.